Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Daniel Palencia. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's allowing just over one base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here is Matt Olson. Swinging a foul out of play. Palencia, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Good job to fight that one off. One out, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out this side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and today on the hill, Joey Wentz. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
2-1.
And it's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And first offering is fouled off. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. In the air, left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man at first. Now it's the power speed combo. Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Hit on the ground, might be two. Slings to second. On to Olsen. That's two.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Second inning set to go. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Palencia back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one in the air center field. Suzuki sizes this one up. And there's one away. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And he chases that one below the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And that's in the dirt. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Harris, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Palencia throws over. Harris dives back in safely. The shortstop takes a ball. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, Eli White.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. Throw over to first. Harris back on a dive. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. To the right side, and that one handled on to first, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. So up now for Chicago, Justin Turner. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
3-1.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Ian Happ up to hit. That clips the corner. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Olsen puts it away, 2 away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
No strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Clips the outside corner, and the count is 3-1. 2 out, space is empty. Now it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one blasted deep to right. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And next for the Cubs, Matt Shaw. Inside, 1-0.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second. And it's even up.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2
Runner at
strikes.
second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. So here's Murphy now. On the ground. And foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses. And it's 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Up the middle, Swanson fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. struck out swinging his first time. That one in triple digits. Strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. There's a strike.
Oh, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
There's a strike. Just misses. Gonna count 1-2. Up the middle, Kim on the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So the lineup flips over. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
1-1.
Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Man at second. Late with the swing there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Line drive. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead.
That's a good job right there. You had 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Horner stands at second with no outs. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. The 0-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And here is Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside low, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
2 on, 1 out. Carson Kelly digs in now. Fouled off down the right side. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Albies. Over to Kim. 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. on the north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton as we go to the top of the fourth. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Swinging a ground ball towards first, but foul.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a good eye there. That one inside. Look out. Now fly ball to right center. Alcantara gets under it. And it's caught for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Albies, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Just missed. And that eats him up.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Daniel Palencia won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
One gone runner at first. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Clips the corner, and that is strike 2. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Andrew Kittredge getting ready to go. Pomerantz, the lefty, warming up as well. Oh and 2 now. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki makes the grab for the second out. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Albies off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner at second, 2 down. Up the middle, Horner handles, throws to first, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. Bottom 4, Turner climbs in on that right side. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a foul ball. Ball 1 there.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. First time up was a pop out. Fouled off. He was late. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Happ lays off. Three, 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ground ball to the right side. Over to Kim. 1. Over to first. Safe. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Doubled his first time up. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Cal Quantrill getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Kinley also throwing. Now snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. Man at first, 1 away. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Hauls it in, 2 away. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 5th, and now Ha-Sung Kim. Shota back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. Off the plate, 3-2 now.
Okay.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And stepping in is the speedy Eli White. Lays down a bunt to the right side. On the run, throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Here's Sean Murphy. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 17th of the year. It's 2-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One down. Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in L.A. called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and he's out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Nope, that's away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Three-two on the way. Bounced up the middle. Horner fires over to first. They get the out on Acuna. And that'll do it. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Matt Shaw. And ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 13,
Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. A single and a run scored and a walk. Ripped, but it curls foul. Misses outside. 1-1.
1-1.
The Cubs down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Breaking ball misses down and away. Inside, just missed.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Corner in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back in safely. Alcantara at first, 1 gone. Now
No,
1-1.
One ball, one strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering upstairs. And that one upstairs. Kyle Tucker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off, he'll see another. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Line to left, down the line, and it's foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. The throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Cal Quantrill.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Right through there for a strike. That clips the corner.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Stays alive. First and third, one down. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and still another double play. Their fourth tonight, inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Matt Olson down.
Matt Olson.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's too high. Outside with a breaking ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 for 2. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. That one ripped. Brings it in. One down. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Alcantara puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Michael Harris the second getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Swings through that high fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Outside low. It's 2-2. That one just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hit in the air, left field. Half on the move. He's got it, and that is that. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs 1. Well, we go bottom 6. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Harris warming up as well. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Quantrill back to work. Got him. And one gone. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
That one misses in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. The Braves up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here's Justin Turner. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Late swing fouled off. That one fouled off. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner at first. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swanson digs in, and that's through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Turner over at second. Happ at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Thielbar.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed. Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
Check swing, called strike.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Sit him down.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Come on, punch him out.
Swing and a pop-up. Corner. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
The back, the left fielder, Eli White.
Eli White next up for the Braves. Thielbar, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one's in there. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back.
Punch him out.
Good eye right there.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Struck him out without a swing. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So 2 down now, and here is Sean Murphy. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering way off the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Out to short. Swanson sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pierce Johnson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
The third baseman,
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one.
Up. One ball.
Oh, and you
one
can throw
strike.
that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Swing and a miss.
One ball.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's going to be Kevin Alcantara. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a ground ball. All these. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. One down. Runner at first. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Put together a great at-bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base
One
hit.
ball. No strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Alcantara over at first with one away. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Pierce Johnson fires. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
Two balls. Two strikes.
Up the middle. And there's a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out. And a fly ball could knock this one off. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Pierce Johnson is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. On the mound now, Dylan Lee.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late swing, foul to the left. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Puts a bunt down. to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And fouled off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Horner flies around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carson Kelly. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's in there. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
0-2 now. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now it's Justin Turner. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Lee done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Kinley.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Harris after it. And makes the grab. That is the inning. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ben Brown.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times. Slap the other way, foul. Way inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sam Neto up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge also getting ready. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ronald Acuna Jr. the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around third. He'll score. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Matt Olson. First pitch, and he just misses. With the tying run at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. And another ball. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Safe. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ben Brown out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Porter Hodge.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Go ahead run on base. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Horner makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
And now it's going to be Michael Harris the second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter on the second.
So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out to short, Swanson. Slings to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Last half of the 8th coming up. Braves 6 and the Cubs 4. Back here at the friendly confines. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias. The closer of the staff is getting loose to finish this one off. Fought off foul.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball. Caught it out front and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Pete Crow Armstrong.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Rips that one to right. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So now a pinch hitter, Michael Busch, looking to drive in a run with 1 out and a runner at third. And that drops in for a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Inside, almost got him. Swanson stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Out towards right center field, Harris sizing this one up. drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 6-5.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyler Kinley gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Hayden Harris will take over here. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's Nico Horner, known for his late inning heroics. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The next offering misses. And 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Corner around second, heads for third. And they hold the tying run at third. They're up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles, ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So the tying run in scoring position now. At the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Way upstairs, ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Clips the corner, and a count 1-1. And that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. That's to third, and it's off the bag.
Comes through with the RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hayden Harris will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. The new pitcher in the game, Johnny Brebbia.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two outs. Inside. And it's 1-1. missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. But they score twice and even it up late. Ninth inning coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Carlos Santana into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Tied at 6. Stepping in, Eli White. Hodge back to work.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Activity in the bullpen. Sam Neto up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Pomerantz, a left-hander, also throwing. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And that misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bush on the move to the alley. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nacho.
Here's the third baseman, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Just missed. Upstairs. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Justin Turner. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that's Rick for a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Outside low. And that is ball one. Winning run on base at first. No outs. Check swing, no appeal. Inside just missed. Dansby Swanson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, no outs. Dansby Swanson stands in. Misses off the plate, and that's ball one.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Bryce Elder is forced to the mound after the injury.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Elder fires. And the slider just misses. Winning run stands at second. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bird. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Base hit, that'll do it. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Cubs win it on a walk-off 7-6.
So you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.